Every video on the big old YouTube will tell you 10 accessories you need. Well, I'm going to flip it on its head. I'm going to tell you 10 different accessories you definitely don't need. As you can tell, we have teleportated to my home abode, as some people call their garage. But anyway, first and foremost, who needs chain lube or degreaser? Who needs to maintain their chain? Right, you spend £130 of your own good graced money, right? It should be able to look after itself.
Oh, my chain looks a little bit worse for wear. Oh, I paid like 140 quid for it. I'll be fine. Ah!
Huh? Earplugs? No, I don't need earplugs. I'm fine. My hearing's great. Yeah. Have you got bees in here? There's like a ringing sound that I can't stop hearing. I'm gonna go outside, see if it follows me out there.
Yeah, right, sorry to trouble you. Do you know where the nearest Londis is?
Oh, my favourite song? Yeah, it's Tinnitus in chord C progression by Artlist. Yeah.
Thanks.
You're welcome, man. What a nice guy.
Another thing is, back in my day, I never had to worry about these Paddock stands. I had a centre stand on my bike, but with these modern bikes, they got rid of that too. But I'm not going to fall for their marketing schemes. I'm going to be using my old trusty knowledge and brain and brute strength in order to clean and lube my chain. All I have to do is lift the bike up on this aluminium side stand, pray to the Lord that it holds up, spin the wheel with one hand, make sure I'm holding it with the other, degreasing it with my third hand, and just doing it like that. Who needs a Paddock stand?
Anti-rain. Everybody's anti-rain. Me, I just go out, if it starts raining, pop the visor open, safety squint, easy. Why would I want to see anyway? I don't wear glasses, you know? Vision's overrated.
Next on the list is, why are people nowadays mounting things onto their handlebars? Why are they putting £1,000 worth of foamage on top of their bars when you could use a handy dandy map? Right? Not outdated by any stretch of the imagination, and you can use it for all the directions that you'd ever need because it's all in here. See? Easy. Where the f am I? It's alright. Pull out the trusty old map. Just have a little look-see, go-see gander. Let's see what's happening. What the hell is this? You want to sod this? I'm just going to use my quad lock.
They're waterproofs. Why would I need waterproofs? I live in the UK. First and foremost, I am waterproof. My skin doesn't absorb too much moisture. Second of all, I live in the UK. Look, bone dry outside. Would never need waterproofs. Thirdly, people in cars don't wear waterproofs. Why should I? You know? Sorted.
Yeah, this will do. I just need to put a new comms unit in it and we'll be ready to go. Mate, I don't need one of those. What even is that? I don't need that. I can easily just put it on here, do everything I need to do in order to get into the, you know, the cheek pads to put my speakers and stuff in. And then once it's done, just put it to the side, move on to the next one. Nice and easy.
I went to the shop the other day and some guy tried to sell me heated gloves. My race gloves feel perfect. Wind comes in there, no matter how cold it gets. I can barely feel my hands, but who cares? These look sick. Sports make me go faster. That's all I need. Heated gloves? Nah, don't need them.
Oh my god, I can't put my clutch in. It's so cold. Yeah, I think I need to buy a pair of heated gloves. I can't do this anymore.
Last but not least is motorcycle locks. So unnecessary. They cost an arm and a leg nowadays. Nobody's going to steal a motorcycle in the UK. Check this guy out. He's just having a look at the British marvel that is the Triumph Speed Triple 1050. I would trust him with my kid. Let's go have a talk to him. He's just taking it around the block. He'll be back in a sec. Yeah. If you don't have a lock, I really don't know what you're doing. It's the quickest and easiest way to keep your pride and joy safe. It'll deter people from stealing your bike. You don't have to get the most expensive one or the cheapest one on the market. It's completely down to your budget. If you have a lineup of bikes in front of you, if they have full of locks on that motorcycle next to something that doesn't have any locks whatsoever, they're more likely to steal the one without any locks on it. So just do us a favor, grab yourself a lock, keep your bike nice and safe.
If you're like me and you commute every single day, getting a pair of heated gloves can save you in the long run, especially on cold days like this. Being able to actually feel your brake lever, feel your controls, and just have nice toasty hands. Not to mention, you can pre-warm them whilst having them, or before you put them on your hands, and you get into a nice cozy little toasty glove. And now I can ride for ages with my gloves all sorted. So now I can go off into the distance and ride away.
If you're doing anything with your helmet, please get a helmet halo, or at least a cushion underneath your helmet so you don't scratch the beauty of like Japanese craftsmanship if you have like a Shoei or an Arai. You want to keep that graphic nice and clean. You don't want any scratches on it, and you don't want to damage the EPS inside of the helmet, most importantly. If you want to do anything with your helmet, whether you're cleaning out the cheek pads, putting new comm systems in, or anything of that nature where you involve your hand on the actual helmet itself, put something nice and delicate underneath it. You don't want to damage your helmet that you spent maybe upwards of £400 on. These are like a tenner. Just grab one.
For the waterproof thing, I don't really think needs much of an explanation of why you might need it, especially in the UK. It's currently raining. But yeah, you don't have to get, depending on where you are, you might not be in the UK, you don't have to get the most expensive waterproofs, or you don't have to get the ones that just go over. There is such a variety of waterproofs that go from textiles to overlayers, to underlayers, to laminates, to whatever your heart may desire. So no matter what your budget, no matter what your style is, you'll always find a perfect waterproof.
Seriously though, it's a really quick and inexpensive way to actually get your navigation, your maps, or quick and easy access to important phone calls if you have a comms unit set up with the actual phone on your handlebars. It doesn't take away from the aesthetics of the bike. It doesn't do anything for the actual cockpit when you're looking down at your bars. It's just really super handy and super simple to install on your bike. Alternatively, if you don't want to use your phone on there, you can get these smart nav systems like CarPlays from Chiggy and everything else like that to mount it onto your bars instead. You don't have to rely on really outdated maps to get where you need to get going. Plus you get your traffic information, which is always great.
So if you are an all-weather rider like me, like I mentioned earlier, something that repels the rain on your visor is a really good idea. Something like anti-rain from S100. This applies on your visor, wipe it off, let it evaporate, spray it on, wipe it off again, and it's like a wax coating that goes on, so when rain hits you in the noggin, it just beads off. Kind of like a hydrophobic layer. But yeah, something like this, there's a few other brands that do it, is extremely worthwhile.
Honestly, a paddock stand is a huge game changer, and it also means that maintaining your bike is a much easier and simpler process. Right, for example, I had older retro bikes before that actually had center stands, so I didn't really need a paddock stand until I got this little beast in front of you today. It's super simple. You just get one of these. They last an entire lifetime. You normally get a really good warranty with it. And it means that you don't have to do some sketchy maneuvers even, to try and get your chain nice and greased up. Chuck it on like that, and now you've got a free spinning back wheel to do all your chain maintenance needs. Bish bash bosh, you're on the way.
Let's be honest here, let's get a little bit real. If you're going to be riding a bike, we would always recommend wearing a pair of earplugs, just because the bang for the buck that you get, 20 quid, can get you a really good pair of reusable earplugs, or you can go with the disposable ones, but some people just don't like the feel of them in their ear. And to help your hearing and save your hearing later on down the line, we would always just recommend it.
Seriously though, to protect yourself from actually having an accident, you should pick yourself up a chain care kit from like Muck Off. 30 squids means that you can maintain your chain, use it for longer without having to worry that it might snap on you unexpectedly, which can cause a big old accident. Having something like this is way easier. You get your chain brush, you get your degreaser to degrease the chain before applying the chain lube, and you can get an all-weather one, or if you're a fair weather rider or you ride throughout the summer, just get a dry lube instead, because it doesn't congeal as much stuff as the all-weather lube. But yeah, do that, protect yourself.